Hi Libra, welcome to my community. My name's Sophia. So what I was getting was being watched. Now, you may have Facebook and social media and all this kind of thing and they're being watched, but I wasn't getting it was you, but I feel your perception is that you think it's you, and that is correct. But I'm always stating about a mirror, and I'll hopefully do a video about this mirror because it's very important at this time. But delusions are out at this time massively with all these planetary updates. Please watch the news, the proper news, which is on my channel, Sheetel Borg, the planetary news, because the planets shape your world. Anyway, this is about... You have a feeling that they're watching you. Yes, that's correct. But the mirror is they feel people watching them. And this is stopping the connection from moving. They stopped me from saying stopping. The connection is not stopped moving forward. This is still moving forward. But this is what you're not seeing. There it is. This is all delusion and perception. So they presume, they stopped me. They're correct. So, okay, so your person's watching you. Yes, you feel that, right? But also they know people watching them. And people watching them, they're not happy about, but that is stopping them to come towards you. That's what I meant to say. There it is. So let's see how this is moving forward. These people that's watching them, like on their social media and what they're doing. So it's the same mirror. But you didn't think of that. You just thought... You had this inner knowing that they're watching you, but you didn't realize that people... You did, but you didn't go well deep into it. Do you see what I mean? You'll say, yeah, I know they're awkward with the family and they're watching them. And it's like, no, it's deeper than that. And you don't understand that, what's going on now is it's pissing your person off. Literally. Maybe you've pulled away. So that's why it's like, oh, for fuck's sake, these people watching me, it's stopping me from getting with you. Yeah, look, tied. Oh, 10 of Swords there. So let's jump in. Start, yeah. Stopping him from going, him or her, going for their wishes and desires. We're not stopping. They're stopping me from saying stopping. So this is progressing, but you presume it's stopped, or they've presumed it's stopped. Because when I say stop, they stop me from saying stopped. But for me to say it in the first place, you presume it. So Queen of Pentacles, Devil, and the Six of Swords. This is interesting, Six of Swords. But anyway, Queen of Pentacles, and then I'll jump into these guys. So the Queen of Pentacles is about, yep, you're over here doing your own shit, making your own money. She's over here. She's away from this entire reading, so you're not focused on this control which your person is dealing with, whatever that is. Like I said, but this reading is saying you don't understand how deep it goes. He controls you because he or she controls you because they feel controlled. Someone who's bullied as a child, they say is bullying. That's not necessarily correct. Someone who is not necessarily, because of that's not correct, but someone who's in a shitty mood, let's say, at work, might have relationship problems indoors. You see, it's a kind of an effect of the control of how he sees you is because he feels like he's tied and bound to others. But you kind of notice you're over here doing your own thing, trying to gain your own enlightenment, how to get your monies up, right? Kind of coming out of your rooted belief systems here, because this, to me, this chair is half for a graveyard. I don't know what to say. So stuck in a belief system of how to do things. So not fully like me, but you might be thinking about it being in mission or something like that, but you don't totally 100% go about getting your monies like I do. I would wake up one day and get a download of to do an image reading, which I've never done, and literally announce on that within 5 minutes I'm doing an image reading. You're not like that level. you're still in, okay, I'm getting enlightenment, because there's enlightenment in this card about how to get my money, but still doing it well. Okay, next week, Thursday, once I go and investigate the image reading, you're like that, right? The devil here is your person, but the devil, and I spoke about this in a talk video, because the devil is what they're doing with the planets. Please check out Shetel's, oh, she's Libra, if you're watching, hi, right? Is releasing that toxic, it's not toxic, there's nothing that is toxic, that control, because of, I say there's nothing that controls you, because even sexual abuse, you can release it, you control, you keep that control, you see. So you working on yourself, and this connection, I won't go too deep, is then your person releases that these people that he feels tied to, that makes him then control how he comes towards you. Then that devil turns into that passion of the twin flame. So the devil card is out a lot lately, but they're changing the devil into what the real devil card means, which is heightened passion, which is actually a positive. It's one of the best cards, because over love, passion is over love. So that passion means he's turning into the twin flame connection. But that, only if you're doing this, right? That's what this is. Six of Swords means that you are following, like I said, you're either thinking about mission, in mission, because Six of Swords has on a traditional deck, there's someone in the boat, and that's a guide. So that's me, listening to your guides, listening to me, I'm your guide. Do you see what I mean? To push things forward and understanding the science of natural laws. And with the portals, hence I said watch the video, right? Because they shape your world. The planets kind of gauge you what to do, and you connect in. Like, I don't listen to astrology. Obviously, if she tells, because she's on the subscription list, she chucks a video and I chuck it up on my community, then I listen, right? But generally, I don't listen. But what happens is I listen to my guides. You want to call it guides, because Six of Swords is here. And then they, like, the other day, 4 days ago, I said something's changed. And then Sheetal says, yes, there's planetaries, rah, 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 left, right, and centre, hence her news video, right? That's what's good. So I literally listen to the planets, and that's the science. That's what pushes me forward and moves me forward. This is what you need to be. Why is it here like that? Let me hold on a minute. Yeah, it's like you have to skip through this controlling situation and just push through and follow your own guidance. And then this will be sorted with your person. And that's to do with a video I released about manifestation. I can't remember the title, but, you know, if you was in mission, I would tell you about it, because I told people mission about it, which they will receive another video today. The star is like, yep, your wishes are coming. Yeah, this is about the video I'm going to give to mission people today. You need to be getting in mission, right? You get the nuggets in there. This is about coming into doing this and ignoring your person's, as you would say, quote unquote, controlling behavior makes you get your wishes and your desires. But the star card is naked. You have to do all the inner work. You have to be, you know, going back to your birth state, removing all the negativity. It's not just my star card, which is naked, is it? You know, that remains you're born naked, you're born free. Lightworkers, twin flames are about freedom. So you have to do all the work to go back to be a free sovereign being. Selling stones, crystals, walking barefoot in nature, meditating, yoga, Reiki, acupuncture, I can go on, is nothing to do with freedom. Absolutely fuck all to do with freedom. And light workers are here. Starseed, seeds from the star card is here for you to be free. Hence she's naked. Plants 1 foot on Mother Nature, 1 foot on, you know, the water. Is to do with energy in motion. Talking about all alchemical elements. When you're free, you have limited negative, then you can transmute. When you transmute with natural law, with the science of this planet, hence she's on Mother Nature, the star card, then you can manifest your wishes and desires. Otherwise, you're bound to negative. situations. Hence the devil card is one of the most what would I call it? Connection card to twin flames, light workers, to me. I don't class this a negative. Emperor is my most negative card. You know, the devil card comes out, I'm like, well, if you do the work and become a star seed like you really are and do the work as a star seed, this turns into that passion, and the passion is the twin flame. So the devil card is a good card to me. Underneath that is, yeah, it's how you see it, right? Is you going to let that, if you just focus on your wishes and desires by working on what I said over here, then you don't get affected by this 10 of swords, of this sudden ending of whatever situation, because you've probably left a situation, or your person's left a situation, or both of you. 10 of swords. 10 of swords is leaving a hard situation, a harsh ending, or abrupt ending, or something like that, right? And like I say, most have these abrupt endings. I even have them, but I don't with my person. And I know he's coming back. I know he's my twin flame. I know this is part of the contract. And I just, you know, you just get on with it, and you just do focus on mission. You see, that's how it goes. It depends how you see it. You have an abrupt ending because you think he's too controlling and he stabbed me in the back. No, it's and I'm releasing a video today from Lorraine, is about how you think correctly. The end of this is about just healing yourself. This community now is all about working on you. You know, you create videos, and that in itself is telling each other to work on themselves, then getting into mission, and someone else working on themselves, putting out videos and getting into mission. That's how this community is going. Not about you shouting out to the world, you know, because that doesn't do anything. You know, speaking of all this stuff is not doing anything. This is about, listen, work on you, heal yourself, bring into your reality your wishes and desires, and then show everyone that it's working. That's what this community is about. And this is what this full card is about. All this here, you are changing from having the devil to having someone, you know, someone who your perception was, and others' perception as well. Oh, this person's never coming towards you. Oh, they're stuck in situations and blah, blah, tied to other things, tied to religions, tied to beliefs, whatever. You can say that, no, actually, there's a change here. There's a change. And I feel this change is also to do with your person jumping into the unknown and just taking a little with him or her, because this baggage and, you know, of this control is interesting, because it hasn't got the 10 of wands. It's not the 10 of wands, because that's burdens. This relationship, union, whatever, is burdened by controlling other people, controlling his thoughts of how, like social media, or looking at his belief systems and stuff like that. Like, people don't want to get divorced. What would people think about it? They haven't even asked the people. They're worried about what would the children say. They don't even ask. That's what this is, this control element. There's no swords, there's no wands. This is just something of a perception of control, that your person then controls how he deals with you. And you're here to tell people about, stop this. But the swords here is stabbed in the back. Do you see? It's not in the thought form. It's in the back. That's like other people's perception that he will be stabbed in the back, which is a reflection of you thinking, well, if I do something, like I said, if you don't jump in fully with mission, oh, well, that won't work out for me. And, you know, and I'll get stabbed in the back by Sophia or something like that. Do you see what I mean? This is like that. This is all perception. This is delusion. I have perception, deception, or deception, perception in my master program. Check that out if you've got the program, because that's what's going on at the moment. So, yeah, jump in, keep doing what you're doing, but you need to do a bit more. Queen of Pentacles is not the high priestess here, but I like that the enlightenment is coming in. So you need to do more. And that's why I'm here, and that's why I'm forceful, Even mission people, I tell them to do more. I say, like, I'm getting allowed, the ones who are in mission now, I tell them what to do. Advice is a word, right, of what to do, right, and it's for them to do it if they so choose. If they don't, then, you know, I've already told them, which is nice. I don't have to force them, but I will tell them things to push forward, because most people just settle and slack. Queen of Pentacles is not enough. Not enough. But there's changes with your person from what you're doing. But you still have to keep pushing forward. If it was, I wouldn't have all these cards. I wouldn't have mission. I wouldn't have all of that if it was enough what I done. Now I'm doing health program. Then I've got to do money program. Do you see what I mean? There's always more you can do. It's not for you to stop and settle here. Because I'm a bit concerned about this half settling in, well, I'm doing good at the moment, or, you know, this will do. It won't do. It won't do. Don't believe me, listen to your guides, right? Same guides I have. All right, I'm out. Check out my website. Speak to you later.